Hey, what's up, guys? So let me go ahead and share my screen. Do apologize for that delay. So first and foremost, as you guys know, I'm gonna avoid individual tickers and play more emphasis on being able to catch like the SPX, right? So as you guys know, this has been a big level. This morning I didn't react fast enough when I saw this, but once we broke out of this channel right here, which I've been telling you guys all of last week, right? Like this level is key level, right? If we go back, this was early on in December. This was actually a level that we kind of sold off, right? I did pinpoint this and told you guys this was the top at that point, right? So now what's going on in the markets is something pretty interesting, right? What's going on is that there's a lot of activity, there's a lot of liquidity. And what that means is once we break key points, which we do have to reference that golden cross we had about, a few weeks ago, excuse me, even it was a week ago, a few days ago, right? The golden cross gave a lot of institutions do follow that, right? And a lot of people may be like, that's garbage and this and that, but no, it's not, right? I've been in the game for quite some time to know that big players come in, right? People who manage portfolios, they come in. They don't come in individual stocks, right? They come in with indexes, VOO, SPY. They add liquidity to all that. And then what happens is that liquidity gets passed on to certain sectors. The tech sector, I do have it fully on watch. If we do get confirmation above this zone, I'm going to be eyeing the tech sector pretty significantly. So now, right now at this power hour, we're seeing is pretty slow movement, right? Not seeing anything. We do go over here. What I want to show you guys is this. I want to show you guys the volatility indexes, and I want to put a little bit in perspective of what's going on, right? Again, this area is being, been a tough area, right? And we're, I'm watching this area break below 20.45, right? So now getting into anticipation on this, I'm watching, right? So right now I'm eyeing the 4150 calls, right? Time value of an option contract is very significant towards how good can you time it, right? Like how good can you time a move of 5 to 10 points in the last, say, 30 minutes of the market? So now what I'm going to do in this specific trade is I'm going to try to kind of like time it, right? So now, yeah, CPI gets released before the morning. So timing it, I'm watching this area, right? Break below, right? Can we break below this area or not? Once we break below this area, the volatility index will tell me how, will we continue seeing volatile price action? And again, I'm watching the 4150 calls on SPX. Excuse me, 4150. I'm watching the 4140 calls on SPX. They're $50 right here. I did fill two for 0.50. Okay. So right here, I did fill two at 0.50, two contracts at 0.50, and I did fill the 4140 calls on SPX. All right, guys. So two contracts, 0.50. They're currently trading at 0.57, right? 0.62 right here. You guys have about $12 gains here, right? So again, this is the time value of an option contracts, and this is why I like to get on Power Hour to show you guys how to put it in perspective. In terms of SPY, that would mean it'd be at SPY for 12.5, for 13, for 12.5, right? You guys can also look at the UVXY and see if it can break down. SPX 4140 calls, correct? That's the ones I'm in. All right, guys. So right here, the premiums are at 0.65. We're up 30% on this specific trade. This is how you grow a small account. Like this is how you guys grow a small account. You guys could take your profits here. You just made 30 bucks, right? Make 30 bucks for the next 10 days. That's 300 bucks. Compound that and keep doing that for the rest of the year. Trust me, you're going to be like, thank you, Gus. It's a 0.72. This is up 45% right here, right? 0.72. Take it. If you want to risk it, hold both contracts till the end. But again, you're supposed to understand the time value of these option contracts. And when you understand the time value of these option contracts, you're going to be unstoppable, right? So again, that was a pretty good breakdown. Again, VIX is not showing any strength to the upside. Going to hold this for some time. SPX calls are back up to 20%. It's perfectly fine. Told you guys to take it, but it's fine, right? It's fine. The time value, because we do have half an hour till this expires. So in a half an hour, these contracts have to go up, 41, On February 13, 41.40. And let's go check. SPX is currently trading at 41.32, right? So what's the probability it's going to go up $8, right? So we are up 55% on these contracts, 55 bucks. Again, I'm up 55 bucks. That's a good risk to reward. Take it, right? Right here at 0.80, right? 60%. Do take your gains if you're happy here, right? 0.85, 70%. Take your gains. Like I said, do I have to remind you guys, if you're still holding the contracts, take your gains. 0.85, 70% gains. You just made a 70% gain, or do this every day. And I'll do these lives more. I'll do these lives when I think it's a good time to get on them. And I feel that you guys are going to take advantage of the time value of these option contracts, because I understand these option contracts like the back of my mind, right? Because I understand delta, I understand time decay, I understand all these Greeks that really make you a good option trader. So boom, right here, you guys can take your gains and boom, reset. Now, you know, you just made enough for a bowl of Chipotle, right? Plus you have some left. The volatility index is starting to get scary. This is a good profit taking zone right here at 0.72, right? 45%. It's back up at 45%. Don't go against it, right? It could pull back here. We're still in inside zones. We're meaning that we're in between 41.50 and we're in between 41.30, right? So right here, let's see if we get the VIX or UVXY to like break down back to this area here. We'll see. I'm full transparency. I'm still holding these two calls. I tell you guys to take profits because I actually want you guys to grow your small accounts. I'm going to get, if I get on live, it's at times that I know that you guys are going to make money, right? I don't trade every day. I don't trade every hour. I don't trade every minute. I only trade when I see there being a good setup. So I get on and I tell you guys, hey guys, this is a good time to trade. This is where you'll grow your small accounts, right? VIX still hinging in these areas, right? Again, we got 25 minutes till the market closes. Just doing straight up calls for swinging. You could do a strangle. I'm doing calls. It's a little riskier, but again, you could do a strangle. The contracts are at 50% here from our initial entry of 0.50. Anyone still holding these calls? Right here's a good profit taking point. These could run, or if you got runners, do cut one. So like what I'm gonna do right here at 0.85, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut one at 0.85 and boom, I sold one for 0.85. And right here, I did sell one, to be transparent, 0.85, and I'm holding one contract, right? So 75% gain, I cut one, now I'm holding one, right? Boom. And this one, it's like, you know, okay, cool. I got 25 minutes. All I got to do is manage one contract, right? And this is what I do, but with size. I do this with like, you know, 20, 30 contracts, right? I just do this to help you guys understand how to make an income out of this, how to make passive income, how to take advantage of the timing of these option contracts. We got 20 minutes left and $5 left to take these contracts at the money. Now they're at 1.17, 135%. What's up on the runners? 135%, you know, 130% right here. 135%. Again, we got 5 more points. Now the DK is back in our favor, right? Now the DK is back in our favor because we only have $4.50 left and we have 20 minutes. We are winning with a hashtag. All right, guys, the contracts right here, $145. We just made $100 per contract, right? And we've been on this live for less than 20 minutes. Come on now, guys. 195%. That's how you make 200%ers. Come on now, guys. So again, main emphasis in the VIX. I'm watching. I didn't want it to break above this area. It was getting a little tight here. That's why I cut one contract and I lessened the risk, right? I'm doing this as if I was trading a small account, right? I usually do this with 20, 30, 40 contracts. But again, you know, any sense of, you know, still, even this, I'm not letting it fake me out, right? Again, the contracts are back at 1.15, but it's holding. But the moment it breaks through it, it's going to build up a lot of momentum here on the ES or SPX, right? We do have $4.50 left to be in the money, right? Now it wants to break out, right? Why? Because the market manipulators collected all the premiums. That's why we got to outsmart them. I told you guys it was going to rip, right? But did I also tell you guys that the market manipulators, I can't control the market manipulators. They have a lot of money. I'm a little fish compared to the market manipulators. But boom, 4136. Dad, we nailed it, right? Oh my, look, right here is at 4137. It's reaching my price target, isn't it? This is why trading futures can be a little better. But other than that, that's the bell. As you guys saw, we took them in the money. Oh my, look, check this out. 41.40 right here. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. That I appreciate it. And I look forward and seeing what tomorrow gives us.